We were talking about the different service motion of Iga, and this was the last tournament on the right that was played at the end of October, beginning of November. You can see Iga takes it down, and here in Indian Wells going straight back, opening that racket face a little earlier, getting into the trophy position earlier on the left. A slight lag on the right, and something that her team has been trying to clean up and get that serve to be a bigger weapon. The question is it paying off? Last season, she held 80% of the time, won 70% of her first serve points. This season, holding 82%, so a little bit more, but only winning 68% of her first serve points. And it's always tough to make a technical change. And while not a huge change, just don't know if it's giving her the reward that she's looking for.
Pretty bold move when you've been world #1 for over a year to start making technical changes, stroke production changes. This is week number 94 for Iga as the world #1.
Love.
Once you have some Grand Slam titles, it becomes all about getting more. And for Iga, it's got to solve the riddle of some of the bigger hitters out there. Right now, it's her ground strokes that have put her in some trouble here in the first set against Wozniacki.
Won her 4th major last year at Roland Garros, but lost at the U.S. Open to Ostapenko, lost in the quarters at Wimbledon to Svitolina. So Świątek holds, keeps it a 1-break margin. Wrapped up her season by winning the WTA Finals in Cancun, 5-0, undefeated. So altogether last year, 68-11 with 6 titles, including a major. That'll do.
Sometimes you got to look at what's happening in a match. And
15. Love.
Iga, the more aggressive player, biggest shot on this court, probably the Świątek forehand. She's not using it yet. Using it enough, certainly.
Great gets on both sides.
These two are both so fast, Brett. And just think that maybe Caroline can't get to this one off the top of the tape, and she still gets there, and look what she's able to come up with.
Always one of the best athletes on tour in her first go-round.
Remember when she ran a marathon?
Yeah.
While she was competing, was training to run. Was it the New York?
Yeah, I think her time qualified her for Boston, too.
A couple of weeks ago, I was sitting down with my family, and they were like, has Iga Swiatek's serve changed? And we were like, yeah, it definitely has. I mean, I think as early as November, it was just the normal, if you will, fast serve from Iga Swiatek in every match. And now it's this serve where, like, she kind of pauses here and then serves. I was reading a comment below the video player right here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube from one of you guys, and just making kind of a joke about Iga Swiatek and how slow her serve is. But it's interesting. Why is she doing this? Obviously, this is coaching from her team, more than likely to slow down the serve, and ballsy to change your serve when you've been number one for 90 plus weeks now. So really interesting, and probably Iga Swiatek's team is so talented and so knowledgeable, especially with her game. Maybe they're seeing something. It'd be interesting to talk to Thomas, who is Iga's coach, and ask him this, whether he would talk about it or not. I don't know, because you don't want to give away too much strategy. But yeah, Iga's serve is really, really slowed down, so it's been really interesting to see that. Other than that, her game has really stayed the same as far as I can tell in the last year. Nothing has really changed other than that. Personally, I know this is kind of different, and let me know if you're watching right now on your phone or your computer. Please let me know what you think of this. But I personally would like to see Iga come to the net more. I mean, you just don't see it very often. So I kind of would like to see that, especially when the court is a little bit faster. I was thinking about how Iga doesn't perform well in the Australian Open for the last 3 years now. I don't think she's made it to the second week of the Australian Open, maybe ever. But the court is so fast. Maybe that would help her more if she not come to that, every point, obviously, but come to that as quickly as she can. It's an interesting thought to think about. But yeah, Iga Swiatek, just thinking about the Grand Slams today, she doesn't do well in Wimbledon. She doesn't do well in the Australian Open. She's won the US Open, which was amazing and crazy, incredible. And then she obviously has won the French Open 9 million times. So I think she's won the French Open 3 times, and she's obviously the favorite to win it again this May, which I believe is her birthday month. She's going to be turning 23. Can you believe that? 23. Makes me kind of sad, because dang it, we only have maybe 10 more years of Iga Swiatek on professional tennis. So if she lasts that long. I mean, she goes so hardcore every year with all these tournaments. She's in the Middle East, she's in Asia, she's in North America this week. I mean, I don't know how she does it, but it's a grueling schedule for tennis players, trying to not only make all these tournaments, a lot of mandatory tournaments, but the prize money is on the line. They want to get that bling and those sponsors. It's definitely a business, but a lot of fun to see them play because they're so talented. Thanks button. There's a thanks button on the bottom right of the video player on YouTube. It just says the word thanks right there on your phone or on your computer. It says the word thanks. If you don't see it right away, on the bottom right of the video player, it's probably in a drop-down menu. Just click on that, click on the word thanks, and you can send me money that way. I would appreciate it so much. It would help me so much. Any amount helps. I say this all the time. I just want to share with you. Again, when I see a thanks notification on my phone, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Whatever amount it is, it's pretty awesome. If it's in PL, which is what I call it, the PL currency, the Polish currency, that's even more fun. So I love that. So that's a lot of fun. Filming today in Dallas, Texas, the United States, as always, and I have to go. But I hope you enjoyed the coverage. And if Iga Swiatek wins the semifinal and the final, it's going to be a lot more fun and a lot more coverage. So thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed on Best Muscle Video on YouTube right here on this channel, please do so, and I will see you back here soon. Please comment below the video player as well if you have time, and I will talk to you later.